Is up and welcome back. Hello. This video, as you've probably seen from the title and probably the thumbnail as well, I wanted to do a Halloween outfit try on. I went onto PLT and I saw that they had lots of different outfits varying from like costumes to just kind of like slogan tees or like sexy dresses, and I wanted to try some things on, mainly from like the Halloween costume section. I wanted to try the ones that said one size fits all because I don't know if I believe it. I don't know if I believe that it says one size fits all, because that's kind of hard. And when I looked at the other costumes that they had, the size only went up to a size 16. So to me that's not one size fits all, but I thought I could buy some of the things that said one size fits all and see if it fits, and then maybe you might have a costume. I love Halloween, I love dressing up, and I like costumes, so I thought I would test them out, see if it is one size fits all, and yeah, maybe give you some inspiration for Halloween if you're dressing up, or if you're doing something fun, going to a house party, going on a night out, you never know. So this is my bag. It's kind of freaking huge. So let's get the first item out. So here is the first one. I believe this is, going by the colours, a cheerleader's outfit. Not the kind of outfit I'd normally go for, but it was a one size fits all. I didn't read what you got with the costumes, and you get a pom-pom. I mean, it's a pretty crappy pom-pom. I'm sure if you're an actual cheerleader, you'd be like, what the heck is that? Bit flat. Bit crap looking. But I like the colour, and I like that you get like a proper like plasticky handle that you can hold. And I suppose you don't want, if you're going on a night out or whatever, you don't really want an expensive, you get two. Get two pom-poms. I guess you don't really want an expensive pom-pom. Saves you buying something else. Saves you spending more money. Hold on, let me check how much this was. So the cheerleader outfit was £18. And in the picture, these were grey, not pink. They don't feel very good. But two pom-poms. Okay, and then this is the top. Looking a bit titchy. One size fits all, remember. But yeah, looking a bit titchy, looking very cropped. Reminds me of that, you know, when in school, I don't know what it was like around the rest of the world, but in school, during gym, you had vests that you'd put on to like distinguish which team you were on. That's what it reminds me of. Or if you go to like a sports shop and then you pick up like a really cheap feeling football top, that's what this reminds me of. It's a bit see-through. I can see through it, but there we go. And these are the bottoms. Little cheerleader skirt. Bit quite long. Wasn't expecting it to be that long considering how long short the top is. Just red white with the stripy. It does have some stretch to it, not a lot, but it does have some stretch. Kind of cute. I think this could be a cute outfit. Again, this looks quite see-through. But we shall try that on. Okay, so here is the cheerleader costume. What do we think? Where do I begin? I would definitely say it's not one size fits all. That is kind of for sure, because this is quite tight. I think I need to put these down. These are definitely a distraction. So here is the outfit. Definitely not a one size fits all. The top, mainly, especially like here, is uber tight. Like, they're stretching it, but that's like, it's uber tight. Also a really weird length. Like, this side is shorter than this side, which I don't really understand. And my boobs keep falling out the bottom, so if you wore a bra, you would for sure see the bra. Or if you've got much smaller boobs than I do, then this is probably a good top for you. Not so good for me. And probably not so good for anybody who has bigger boobs. I would definitely say this is not one size fits all. This is like one size fits all if you were somewhere between a 2 and a 12. I mean, the skirt's not bad, it is tight, it's an okay length. It's a bit sheer though, so you can kind of see my underwear through it. The top is actually the more uncomfortable section, I would say, 'cause it's a lot more tight and it's a weird length. And if they just made the whole thing like this length as opposed to like, I don't know, it's a weird one. I don't know how close it is to a normal cheerleader outfit, because my extent of cheerleaders is bring it on, but it's an okay one, I guess, with the pom-poms, and if you did your hair kind of cheerleadery, I don't know what the cheerleader hair is like, but if you did it like that, then it'd be a cool outfit. If you added some like fake blood and don't know, yeah, it's an okay. I think it was like £25, £22. It's okay. It's not amazing. You could probably get something better and cheaper from elsewhere, but it's okay. It's okay. I like the look of this one. This one wasn't in a one size fits all. You can see it's like black and red metallic. This one, the biggest size they had was a size 16. I don't know if this one will fit me, but it was one I wanted to try out because since the largest size was a large 16, I wanted to see if it would actually fit. And it was metallic fabric, so I assumed it wouldn't be. I was hoping if it was like PU or something. It's like a really cheap PU kind of material, metallic jester suit, like an old school kind of Harley Quinn, I suppose. The fabric does have stretch to it. I'm glad it's like not latex or anything. I was hoping it would be that, like it did look like skin tight on the model, but there is quite some stretch to it. It's a shame they didn't do this in any bigger sizes. Size 16 was the biggest size they did. It smells like, you know, like when you lick an envelope, the glue, that's what it smells like. It feels really soft. It is really shiny and metallic, so they had that right. Okay, so there's a zip. There is a zip. So this will be an interesting one to try on. I don't really know what you'd go as other than a jester for that outfit. I don't know if, I don't really know. I don't know what kind of Halloween-y, maybe some like superhero type thing? I don't know. Okay, so this one is a weird one. I'm not going to turn around because I didn't zip it up because I'm too scared to zip it up. This one is the only size 16 thing I've bought, I think, and it fits me, but I'm too tall for it, which is weird because I'm not that tall. I'm like 5'6", but I'm too tall for it. So like, really I should be like this height, because I can't zip it up because I'm stretching the back too much, which is weird. I don't know, it's a weird thing. I feel too tall for it, so I'm not zipping up. Weirdly though, the sleeves are like incredibly long. I don't feel like I can move because I just make too much noise. This is a weird one. It does fit, but you have to be like shorter than me for some reason, and there is lots of stretch in it. And it's not as uncomfortable as I thought it was going to be. Like the leg parts are very comfortable. They're not tight. I think it helps that there's like a lot of stretch in it. A size 16 was the biggest size that they go to, so if you're bigger than a size 16, you won't be able to get this, unfortunately. There is a bit of stretch, so you may be able to, but it's a weird one. I don't really understand what costume this is meant to be other than like a metallic-y kind of Harley Quinn, maybe? I don't know. Make sure you're shorter than I am though. Somewhere between like 5'4" and smaller maybe. It's okay, it's comfortable. It just isn't long enough. But there we go, there's this one. Here is the next costume. It is a Queen of Hearts costume. This one was £22. Oh, and the metallic suit that I forgot to say was £28. I don't know, I feel like these are kind of reasonably priced for a Halloween costume. This one looked cute. This one was a one size fits all again. That's kind of why I wanted to try it on. So, what's this? What's that meant to be? Okay, so it looks pretty tiny. I don't know what this is meant to be. Where is the, oh, so that goes around your neck. This is the collary bit that goes around your neck. It's very see-through, feels very cheap. It does feel like a kind of very old school kind of costume. It's incredibly cheap. The fabric doesn't feel very good. This bit's a little bit lame, not gonna lie, but it looks nice. And I don't know if you want something that looks really expensive for Halloween anyway, since you only wear it once potentially. Okay, so here's the next Halloween costume. This one is one of the other ones that was a one size fits all, and it's another one that is 100% not a one size fits all. This is really tight around my boobs. The length of it is really short, like the back. I'm not going to turn around. Your ass will be fully out, and if that's cool with you, then that's cool. This is the costume for you. I don't really want that much of my butt sticking out, but there we are. And then it's not that well made, like it's quite cheap, and I think this one was like £22, which I know isn't like extortionate for a Halloween costume, but it's also not that cheap one either. This feathery stuff barely stuck on. It's like coming off pretty much everywhere. I don't understand why this bit is longer than this bit, but you know, whatever. The zip is a bit crap and a bit cheap. This thing has to rest against your head the whole time, because otherwise it just falls down. So it's I don't know, it's not amazing. It looks kind of cute, but it's not well made. It's definitely not one size fits all. I prefer it to the cheerleader. It's not as tight. It's more just tight around the boobs. It does feel very poorly made and not the best quality. Which I mean is okay for a costume you're probably going to wear once and probably going to get ruined with alcohol or whatever, and that's fine. It's not great. It's not great. It looks kind of cute, but apart from that, not the best. Here's the next one size fits all. It is a zombie bride. Thought I'd get this one since I'm getting married next year, and why not? Okay, so you get some extra bits with this one. Look at that in a second. But here is the costume. It's like the same fabric as the one we just looked at, the Queen of Hearts one. I'm trying to think there. Very see-through. I can already see through it. I mean, it's not bad. It looks exactly the same as the other one from the same company, I believe. One size fits all. It does have some stretch to it. I don't know how many sizes it would fit, mind you, but we can always try it on and see what we think. Okay, so here is the next costume. This one weirdly is my favourite out of the three kind of costumes. So this one, the cheerleader, and the Queen of Hearts. This one is my favourite for many reasons, but this is the costume, and it's got a weird headband veil thing, which by the way you're going to spend forever untangling these things because they're all sticking together, which I guess just adds to the look, but I would recommend untangling some of them just to stopping it looking like a ball on top of your head. This bit is actually quite comfortable and I don't really notice it. It's fine. It's a nice addition. I don't think I'm going to have a veil for my wedding. I also don't think I'm going to have a veil that looks like this, but also I'm not going to be a zombie bride, so there we go. This bit is comfortable. The costume itself is my favourite out of the three. It's not amazing, but it is my favourite out of the three that I got. Or the Harlequin metallic thing as well, which I would have loved if it was just a bit shorter, but you know, whatever. It's not as short, first off, so it does cover me, which is nice. I just can't do any bending over or sitting down, and that'll be great. I would also say this one is also probably not a one size fits all. I would say max a 16 or 18, which is still really hard to tell because even 16 and 18 year olds, size 16 and 18 people are different shapes and can fit into different things. So it's very hard to say something is a one size fits all because nobody is one size and every size is a different shape. But There we go. It's very comfortable. It's got a lot more stretch in it than the other two had. It is longer, not much longer, but it is longer, and it's kind of cute. It sits nice, it fits nice. I would say the one downside is that it's very itchy. See all this stuff? Yeah, so all this stuff and the stuff in the arms and like every seam basically is itchy. So I would say if you're somebody who has sensitive skin, because I seem to have not major sensitive skin, but like a little bit, and it's quite irritable for me. So if you have sensitive skin, this probably isn't the costume for you. But it is comfy. There is a lot of stretch in it. This white stuff, the top, very see-through, so be wary of that. But it is comfortable. There is a lot of stretch and it looks cute. But I think for like, what was it, £22–25, not horrendous, not amazing, but it's okay. My favourite out of the three. I don't know what this is. This one is a neon green t-shirt. I remember what this one is now. £20. Not a t-shirt, it's an oversized sweater. Okay, so this is an oversized neon skull jumper sweater. Bit cropped. The fabric isn't the softest, but it's not rough. It already feels kind of bobbled. It already feels a bit distressed. The inside, however, is soft. The fabric is that, the print, sorry, is that kind of sticky kind of print. I love the neon. That is so nice. I think this is my favourite one. And I know it's not a costume, but if you're not really into dressing up but you still want to go out, I suppose this is like a nice alternative. I like it. Let's try this one on. Okay, so this one is a bit more me. This is a lot more me. This is the black sweater with the neon green, yellow skeleton face, which I actually really love. Like, ignore it with these joggies. I don't know if you can see the joggies. They aren't working well together, but this I love. Sure, the outside of the hoodie doesn't feel, sweater doesn't feel that soft. It feels already a little bit like a distressed jumper, or jumper you've had for a while. And this print probably will wash off in about 20 washes. But the inside is so soft. The fit is really nice. It's really slouchy. It's nice and baggy, but not too baggy. The colour is really nice. What the model wore it with, I think it was like black jeans and a leather jacket. It looked so nice as well. And it's like celebrating Halloween and the season without going crazy. And I feel like you could wear this the rest of the year. You know, like I see people going around with skeleton stuff, jewellery, jumpers, t-shirts all year round. So this doesn't just have to be a Halloween thing either, which is nice. I know this isn't necessarily a costume, but I don't know if there's like, I don't know, a band or something that wears a similar thing that maybe you could dress up as, maybe with this. Or you could just get it and sit at home all cozy watching horror movies and looking good. This is my favourite, and this isn't even a costume. I love this. This is great. I'm happy. And last but not least, here is a dress, I believe. So again, this isn't really a costume, but it's one that you could probably make into a costume, and it was in our Halloween section. So maybe one you could turn into, like, I don't know, a witch, or a black cat, or a vampire, or I don't know. But it was in the plus size section. It's just this black ribbed strappy dress. Bit longer than what I would normally go for. You could dress up for a costume and then you can wear it after Halloween, which is always a plus, because then it's not something you're just buying to wear once. Yeah, you could wear it for like your witch costume, or you could wear it vampire, or what other stereotypical Halloween things can I think of? Yeah, kind of cute, kind of good. Doesn't feel the best quality, feels a bit thin, but we should try this one on as well. Okay, so here is the last item, the black dress that I said you could wear as like a cat or like a witch or dodo. Anything really, I guess, because it's black and you can just and then you can wear it afterwards. So this is the dress. So it is a plus size item, but it's like the most unfriendly plus size item I think I've ever tried on. It is so tight, like around my knees. It is so tight. Like it feels like it's meant to be like a size 10 or something. I'm not sure. It feels really tight and quite uncomfortable. I don't know, just it doesn't feel very comfy. That's all I've got to say for it. It's very soft. It does smell a bit weird. I did think it could be quite a nice Halloween costume, and it wasn't too expensive. I think it'd be quite a good like witch dress, and then you could wear like a cape, and then pretty sure they have little hats and stuff you can buy on pre-LT as well. And then some nice heels, and then after Halloween you can always wear it for like business or nights out or anything else. I just wouldn't say it's a very plus size friendly item, that is all. But yeah, there's this one. Okay, well there was the Halloween video full of costumes and hopefully some ideas or inspiration. I would definitely go and check out Pretty Little Things Halloween section because they've got a lot of money off their costumes right now. They have these kind of cheaper costumes which are like £25, which is still quite expensive, and then they have the more premium ones which actually do look really nice, but they're like £50 I think. Another place to go and check out actually is Boohoo. Boohoo has even more costumes, and theirs are all discounted at the moment too. Can't remember what the discount is, but it's a really good discount, so if you're still looking for a costume, there's somewhere else to go. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next week for Halloween and autumny things to watch. Okay, see you later. Bye!